From the Game Show Fun Zone Studios in Toronto, Canada, this is Jeopardy! Hello everyone, welcome back to the Game Show Fun Zone. It is Jeopardy time once again, and this is Game 2 of Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64 on this channel. I had a pretty good day last time out, winning $9,000, but can we add to that total in this game? Well, we'll find out as we get into the game.
We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily dollar.
Here we go. Jeopardy round. $100 to $500 answers in this first round, and our categories are river basins, file under the letter H, H in quotation marks, mountains, 10-letter words, astronomy and space, and finally, odds and ends. And there's that one daily double up there, somewhere in one of those categories. I'll start with file under the letter H for 100. This often devastating tropical storm takes its name from a West Indian word for big wind. What is hurricane?
That's a correct response.
H is in quotation marks, which means each response has to start with that letter. File under H200. It's a mustache with curved ends, or the part of a bicycle it resembles. Horn, maybe? Or perhaps a helmet? I don't know. And both of them were wrong. It was the handlebar.
Pick again.
Alright, let's go with 10-letter words for 100. It's the act of crowning a king or queen. What is a coronation?
You got it.
Coronation, yeah, that's a 10-letter word. Astronomy and space, 100. The largest of these on the moon appear to be of meteoric origin. The smallest ones of volcanic origin. What are craters?
You got it.
We just had this category the last game, so I should remember these answers. Starting in Space 200. In 1994, this country launched its first domestically designed and built rocket from Tanegashima Island. What is Japan?
That's right.
Japan, right. Astronomy and space for 300. To the disappointment of many Star Trek fans, this first shuttle never went into space. What is the Enterprise?
Right.
That's right. Starting in space for 400. This orbiting telescope is controlled by radio from the Goddard Flight Center in Maryland. What is the Hubble telescope?
That's a correct response. Select again.
500. Laika, the first K9 cosmonaut, flew aboard the second of these Russian satellites in 1957. What is Sputnik?
That's right.
Yes, well done in the category.
Select again.
Takes me to 1700. 10 other words, 200. It could be any tool used in medicine, or any device that produces music. Oh, no. Metronome's only 9 letters. The category is 10 letter words. The answer we needed was an instrument. An instrument.
Pick again.
Okay, file under H for 300. In computer lingo, it's someone who tries to gain unauthorized access to files. Oh! I think I've heard about this kind. What is a hacker?
You got it.
Yep, up to 2,000. File under the letter H for 400. This verse form is usually divided into 3 lines of 5, 7, and 5 syllables. What is a haiku?
That's right.
Yes.
Select again.
File under H for 500. It's the art or science that deals with coats of arms. And it's heraldry. Heraldry.
Pick again.
Alright, still looking for that daily double. 10 other words, 300. Rings and pommel horse are used in this sport. I want to say equestrian, but I could be wrong, so I'm just going to hold back. Gymnastics.
Select again.
Okay, so I would have been wrong. 10 other words, 400. In grammar, the present one ends in ing, while the past one usually ends in ed or en. No, conjunction's too many letters. Participle. Participle.
Select again.
500. It's the act of taking another's ideas or writings and passing them off as one's own. What is plagiarism?
You got it.
Yeah, up to 2,900. We have yet to hear from Jen and Maudie, and we're halfway through this round. Odds and ends 100. This preserved cabbage dish has a German name, but the Chinese invented it. Oh! Now we heard from Maudie. What is coleslaw?
No, sorry.
No, that's wrong.
Anyone else?
There's sauerkraut.
That's right.
That's what we need.
Select again.
Odds and ends 200. In 1985, a statue of this huge elephant was erected at St. Thomas, Ontario, where he died 100 years earlier. Monty. Who is Jumbo?
You got it.
Yep, that's the elephant.
Make a selection.
Odds and ends 300. Annual events in this state include the Maple Festival in St. Albans and the Marlboro Music Festival. Maudie. There's Vermont.
You got it.
Yeah, that's the state.
Select again.
And then we're going to mountains for 100. The abominable snowman is said to inhabit the Himalayas, especially this highest peak. Jen. Was K2? No, I'm sorry.
Wrong. Anyone else?
Mount Everest.
Pick again.
River Basin Center. This river's drainage basin covers all or part of 31 states. Jen. What is the Mississippi? Mississippi River, she says, and that
You got it.
is right.
Make a selection.
Stands for 4. Derived from the Italian for nephew, it's favoritism shown to nephews or other relatives. What's that word called? Jen? Family values?
Sorry.
No, I'm
Anyone
sorry.
else?
The correct response, what is nepotism?
Make a selection.
Finishing up the category. Hippology is the study of these animals. What are horses?
That's right.
Yes.
Make a selection.
Okay. It's 200. In Arabic, it's known as Jabal Musa, the mountain of Moses. Jen. What is Mount Sinai?
That's right.
Yes.
Make a selection.
The basin's 200. The capital of the United States is founded in its basin. What is the Washington River? Gotta be, since Washington D.C. is the capital of the United States.
No, I'm sorry.
No, that's wrong. That's
Anyone
my
else?
first miss of this game, but I still have a big lead. The Potomac River. Oh, okay. Well,
Make a selection.
that's all right.
Answer the daily
River
double.
Basin's for 300, and there's the Daily Double. He's cut this river's basin into 3 distinct
You got
parts.
it.
It is the Seine. That's right. River Basin's 400. This river's basin covers about 2.7 million square miles. We were looking for the Amazon River.
Select again.
River basins for 5. Milan lies in this river's basin. And it's the Po River. The Po River.
Select again.
3 clues left to go. Mountains for 300. The Basques inhabit the westernmost part of these mountains. It's the Pyrenees. The Pyrenees.
Pick again.
Jen, go again. Kaibo, this volcanic mountain's highest peak, was first scaled in 1889. I don't know. And it's Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro.
Pick again.
1 clue left on the board. Let's take a look at it. In 1964, the Canadian government renamed Mount East Hubbard in memory of this American. And the American was John F. Kennedy. Alright, with that, it's time now for the double Jeopardy round. And I start this round with $3,300. Jen is in third at 300, so she's going to select first from these categories. Business and industry. Time. Military terms. 19th century America. Louisiana, and finally, ancient history. 2 daily doubles up there. 19th century America, 200. Thaddeus Stevens, who led the fight for this president's impeachment, was so frail he had to be carried to the trial. Who's Andrew Johnson?
That's right. Make a selection.
Okay, military terms 200. Diethyl sulfide, a blistering agent, was so named because it smelled like a hot dog spread. What is mustard gas?
You got it. Select
Military
again.
terms for 400. The point on the Earth directly below a nuclear detonation is called ground this. Monty.
Right.
Ground zero, right.
Make a selection.
Ancient history 200. This Macedonia visited Siwa Oasis in 331 BC and was hailed as a son of Aeon by the oracle. Jen. Who's Alexander the Great?
Right.
You're correct.
Make a selection.
Military terms for 6. A corpsman, a Navy person trained in combat first aid, is equivalent to this Army person. Mahdi? There's medic.
That's right.
That's right.
Make a selection.
In 1974, this French firm known for its pens introduced the disposable razor. I'd say Schick, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm not going to buzz in. Bic. Oh, I have those razors. I should have known that. 19th century American Ford. In 1838, this man who later bought Alaska was elected governor of New York, who was William Seward.
That's a correct response. Make a selection.
Okay, military terms 800. Fifth column meaning traders within a country. Dates from the 1930 Civil War in this country. Jen? What is Spain?
You got it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, for
Make a
200. Ancient history 400. This country's 28th dynasty had just one ruler, Amarteus. Egypt.
Make a selection.
Military terms for 1,000. A group of merchant or supply ships gathered for passage under escort is called this. Monty. Transport.
No, sorry. Anyone else?
Oh, I think I remember this. What is a convoy?
That's a correct
That's
response.
what they needed.
Make a selection.
Time 200. Due to an adjustment, 1994 contained an extra one of these units of time. It was added on June 30th. Either a minute or a second, I'm not sure. Well, Molly says what is a second, and
that's a correct
is
response.
Right.
Make a selection.
Ancient history 600. Thucydides' history of this war ends in 411 BC, 7 years before the war ended. The Peloponnesian War.
Make a selection.
19th century America 6. In 1856, the first bridge for these vehicles over the Mississippi opened between Rock Island, Illinois, and Davenport, Iowa. Monty. Where are trains?
That's a correct
Yes.
response. Select again.
Time 400. From the Latin for the 6th hour, it's a Spanish term for an afternoon nap. What is a siesta?
Right.
Time
Make a
600.
selection.
In the U.S., daylight savings time begins and ends during the fall and this other season. What is spring? Too bad this wasn't the daily double, or else I would have wagered everything.
That's a correct response. Select again.
800 time. This Asian country covers 5 time zones, but only uses 1, so it's the same time everywhere. Asian country. If I were to guess, let's see, what is China? I would have been right. Oh well, that's okay. Time for 1,000.
Select again.
It's the science of measuring time by regular divisions, or a list of events in the order they occurred. What is sequence?
Sorry, wrong.
No.
Anyone else?
Chronology.
Select again.
Chronology was what we needed. Business industry for 4. A brewer began publishing this book in 1955 to help settle arguments in British pubs. Jen. Guinness Book of World Records.
That's right.
Yes.
Make a selection.
19th Century America 800. In the 1870s, this party divided into 2 factions, the half-breeds and the stalwarts. Jen? Who were the Republicans?
You got it.
Yep, you're up to 1,500.
Select again.
Central America 1,000. Fur trapper and scout Jim Bridger discovered this body of water in late 1824. It's the Great Salt Lake.
Pick again.
Business industry for 6. In 1909, this American opened his first 3 and 6 store in England. Okay, Jen? Was J.C. Penney?
Wrong.
No, that's
Anyone
incorrect.
else?
That is incorrect. F.W. Woolworth.
Pick again.
Louisiana 200. The state's largest city, it served as the capital on 3 different occasions. What is Baton Rouge? No.
Gosh, that's wrong. Anyone else?
I think it was oh wait, was it New Orleans? Yeah. Oh well, that's okay.
Pick again.
Louisiana 400. Jen Laffitte and National Historic Park and Preserve has a cultural center devoted to these settlers from Acadia. Jen. Cajuns.
That's right.
Yes.
Select again.
Louisiana 6. Among Louisiana's leading farm products is this legume used in livestock feed and cooking oils. Jen. What are peanuts?
Sorry.
No, that's
Anyone else?
incorrect. Soybeans.
Pick again.
The answer there is one of the daily doubles. Louisiana chose this as its state flower 52 years before Mississippi did. What is the magnolia?
You got it.
Yep.
Select again.
Where are we going now? Finish your category. McLean's Tabasco sauce originated on this island near New Iberia. And the island was Avery Island. Alright, 4 clues left. Ancient history for 800.
Answer.
The answer there is the other daily double. A few years after the death of Rome, this great ruler, king of Judah, who was Herod the Great.
That's right.
Yep.
Select again.
Ancient history 1000. Her first 2 husbands were her brothers, both named Ptolemy. And it was Cleopatra that we needed. Alright, we have 2 clues remaining. Business industry for 800. In 1955, in Des Plaines, Illinois, he opened the first McDonald's franchise. And it was Ray Kroc that we needed. Ray Kroc.
Pick again.
Alright, let's take a look at that last clue. This large maker of over-the-counter painkillers is headquartered in Leverkusen, Germany. And it's Bayer. Here's Bayer. Alright, that brings us to Final Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this.
And our Final Jeopardy category for today is Saints. Alright, now before I make my wager, let's take a look at the scores. Jen right now sits in second at 1575. Monty is in third with 1200, and I am in first place with 5900. I think I'm going to risk 1100. So if I'm right on this, then I'll go up to $7,000. If I'm wrong, I'll drop to 4,800, but I'll still win. Alright, with that in mind, let's take a look at today's Final Jeopardy answer, which is, as the patron saint of children, he's the origin of Father Christmas. Oh. Who is Saint Nicholas? We'll let the music finish.
Let's see if
there we go. Alright, Monty, we're going to begin with you. What did you put down? You said who's St. Nicholas, and you are right. You're going to go up to 1,800. So we know that I'm correct.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
She said St. Aloysius, and we know that that's wrong. You're going to drop to 788. And I said, who is St. Nicholas? And I'm going to go up to $7,000. That's my score for today. And now for 2 days, $16,000. Nice going.
Playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon. Thanks, players. Good game. So long, everybody.
So after 2 days, my cash winnings total for Jeopardy on the Nintendo 64 is $16,000. Will I be able to add on to that $16,000 next time out? Well, let's hope so. Dun, 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 dun. So that, of course, is an average of $8,000 per win so far. Alright, we're going to say goodbye. We'll see you next time on Jeopardy! And we leave you with these parting words from Alex.
Let's do it again real soon.
We shall, Alex. And we'll be back with some more great stuff on the game show Fun Zone after this.